Sorry, I'll just move that out of the way. I think that'll be better. That's cute. I still feel like that's on in the way, so I'm gonna fix it. There we go. I think that would be better now. Hehe, so tiny now. Alright, let's get to work. Ooh. There we go. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that will work. What do we think? I remember when we had to do that when I was younger. Really funny. Put that there, put that back here. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello, baby. How are you? I hope you guys can hear the game well. Oh, I know you've been a little better, but I'm glad you're okay and you're here. And I will definitely be fixing the game sound. Let me know if this sounds better for you. Me and this economy. Oh. Oh, I wonder why. Let me check. How about now? I think I fixed it.
My first repair complete. I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found
Thank
a
you,
message
baby.
asking
Thank
me
you for
to
your
make
help.
one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. A front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Definitely. Nothing we can't do.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
That sounds very satisfying. Is that his leg? It is.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
And the body. Let's move it a little. There we go. His head.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Definitely is. Ta-da! We did it!
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
That's so sad.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
That was a really sad, beautiful story.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Ooh, let's see.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Oh, baby, thank you.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Just so silly.
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
I sure can. Ooh, The old phone.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
She sounds really panicked, that poor
Obviously,
girl.
we'd normally be much busier than this.
Good to know. There we go. I used to do this so much as a kid. Just take things apart and put them back together. It's quite fun, actually. It's very interesting to see how things actually work on the inside. Put that back here. There we go. Ooh, that does not look good. Boop. And boop. Boop. Nice. Now, let's connect that to here. That's a good sign. Connect that to here.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Hell yeah. Put that there. Put that there. The screws, obviously. We can't forget about that. Put that there. And the other little screw. Put that there. And that there. Hopefully. Oh. Never mind. I forgot I needed to put these.
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Alright. There we go. Yay! Such a pretty color, too.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
She's really not that awkward, is she?
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello! How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Ooh,
I
drama.
know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Awesome. We're doing so many jobs. People love us here. Cute little camera.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Oh, okay. I don't like that tone.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
Okay. Jesus.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
I can really understand why she didn't want to be talking to her sister or seeing her, really. Jesus.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
Hmm.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
I definitely can. Screws as always. I love the sounds that this game makes. So satisfying. Oh, one more. Yep, that mirror definitely looks broken. Oop. Hmm. And another one.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
I mean, I could definitely fix this camera on your attitude. However, I don't think I could do that. Because what the hell?
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
There we go.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
And now we shall put that there. Put that here. Turn, please. Thank you. Oh, hello. Put that here. And screw everything together.
Those screws still need to be put back. I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition.
Wow.
The first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary. But it was worth it.
I sure hope so.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate.
Thank you.
At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
Okay.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she
Oh.
thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Okay, that's not very nice of her.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready. The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
Oh.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Definitely. Let's have a look. Okay. May I put you back? There we go. We did it! Yay!
I don't know, it's a bit, flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great
Alright.
idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Perfect. Where is that supposed to go? Yay! Yeah, that wasn't that hard. There we go. That's pretty.
It still needs something
Okay.
else.
Yeah.
Maybe we can add one of these.
I love how she just waits every time until we're finished and then she's like, actually, definitely needs something else. Awesome. Maybe do the pizza, because I think that would be cute. Alright. So let's put that... no, that doesn't work. da. That there, and then that here. There we go. That's fun. Put that here. Maybe we do this before we actually finish it.
It works. I'll
Yay.
sew everything together again and you'll be set.
Amazing. I love how wholesome and in-depth all these stories are. It's actually really cool.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
Must be really
A smile
hard.
froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Excuse me. I just worked my ass off for that. Thank you very much.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
The attitude on that lady. Do you guys have those kind of siblings? I sure do.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst. Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She
I
beckoned
love this
for me
little
to
girl.
follow her.
She's so adorable.
She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Oh, it's a cute little game thingy. I love how that looks. So satisfying. Put that there. There.
Nothing. Maybe there's an issue with the battery.
I already have taken the battery out, Queen. Hmm. That makes no sense. What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Never mind. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Now I get it. That there, that there. There we go. That took me a minute. It's okay. It happens. Don't tell anybody. There we go. And the last one, which should go over there. That cable management is hideous, but oh well. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. There we go. Oh. Hold on. Oh, no. I knew that. I definitely knew that. Did we do it? We did! Let's go. Oh, right, the game. Obviously.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Don't tell anybody, but I currently am.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Oh my god, that is so cute. What the hell? Yay! Can I say I'm a natural gamer?
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the
Girl, what?
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Aw, poor kid.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
That's the circle of life, I guess. Cute little watch.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
I absolutely love the art style of this game. It's so beautiful.
I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Absolutely. I would be happy to help. Oh, love always. Must have been from his wife. It's cute that he still wears it.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
Oh no.
The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Perfect. Now we'll have to figure out the order of how to put these. Guess I can't take that out of that. That looks way too small. There we go. And one more. Perfect. That sounds nice.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
Definitely. This is my job. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Oh, wow. Hopefully, that would have fixed it. What do we think? We must have done something wrong then. Oh, okay. That was a little silly. There we go. That's what happens when you're playing really cozy games when it's really cold and you're keeping yourself as warm as you can and you start to fall asleep a little bit. It's great. Yay! Beautiful.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here.
That is so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Wow. That's tough.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
I hope so too. He seems like such a sweet old man. Ooh. This should be fun. Looks like a big job.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
The devil herself.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out, or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
It's kind of smart, I guess.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
The very responsible sister and the not so very responsible. Definitely not a fun relationship. I guess I can understand the frustration on both sides.
Typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
It's alright, that's why I'm here.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
I think that might work. Fingers crossed. There is one more that needs to go somewhere. Oh, okay. Wait a damn minute. So that needs to be that way. Definitely a little stunned with this one. There we go. Okay, perfect.
I was so excited when I
that's so
moved to the
cute.
city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Please, let me do my job.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
I'm missing something? Oh, wait. Wait. There we go.
Looks like there's still a screw missing.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Don't laugh at me. That was a hard job.
I suppose she looked up to me.
Totally not my fault.
Cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Aw. Why is everyone so busy? Alright, let's put this together now. Perfect. Everybody should stop being busy. Jesus. You know, have some time for your loved ones.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
Wow.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My
Oh,
savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
plot twist.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
No wonder she's been so bitchy the whole time.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Hmm.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
You won't lose her. She's your sister. She loves you. Interesting. Okay.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Absolutely.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright.
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
Ugh.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Oh my lord. Just never can catch a break, huh? And I can barely read that. That's great. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. And that there. That there. Okay. Where did these go? That's worrying. Oh, wait. Oh my god. I'm gonna blow the place up. This is why I should never be left in charge of cooking. Holy shit. I knew I was supposed to go somewhere. Never mind. Never mind. That didn't happen. It's okay. It's alright.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Oh no. Okay. Now we light the gas. Oh my god. Please let me do it. Hello? There we go. Yeah. Wait, how do I? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, it just doesn't want to go away. That's fine. Oh no. Wow, so easy.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
Ooh.
Here are the
Amazing.
ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Stock. Half stick of a carrot? Half a stick. Cool. Yes it is. Shush. It smells great. And it is carrot. No? I'm scared. Anyways, 2 broccolis. We're gonna just move on. Why is it green? Okay. Chopped tomatoes. Handful of chopped tomatoes. How much is a handful? All of them?
That looks good.
I guess 2
I'll
are
scoop a
fine.
spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Plenty of... who? 3 wild mushrooms. 2. 3. I genuinely have no idea what the hell that is. Plenty of... what? 3 wild mushrooms, plenty of... I mean, I'd assume onions? Because that's the last thing that's left, but I could be very mistaken. Let's do 2. Maybe. 3. Oh, it's... Okay. Please be good. Please be good. It's good. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow.
Genuinely,
Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
genuinely, how bad I am in real life cooking is how bad I am at this.
That was so tasty. Can I
Ooh,
have some more, please?
never mind. I take that back. I'm actually so good.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Hmm. Well, at least that's getting better. Oh, look at us fixing relationships. Oh, I would die for one of those.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bellariva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Amazing. Oh, I'm actually so happy.
Maria! Maria! My favorite
Oh.
sous chef! Come on
Stop
through.
it.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So,
Oh no.
I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
That is absolutely so sweet. Oh my god.
I wanted to give her this to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Yay. Oh, hello,
Let's see
Jamie.
what happens when we turn this on. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Hmm. Definitely connected now. Oh my god, baby, you're getting yelled at.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
They should have. Oh yeah, see, it's the Discord one. It's not my fault. I did my part.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Unfortunately, we're currently trying to fix the Discord server a little bit,
The wrong way.
so that's probably why.
Can't get it to play in the right direction. It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
He just can't help himself, can he? Yeah, how was he supposed to support without pings? Come on. Do your job, baby. Should we go with the green? Or should we go with the other one? Let's try green. Boop. Boop. It's okay, we fix after stream today. It is my things, yes. Okay. We'll do it together, it's okay.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Oh. Oopsies. We're speedrunning affiliate. Yeah, they did make the requirements a lot easier, which is really good. It's quite nice.
This motor doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll have better luck with a different one.
But they did do a lot of other silly stuff as well, which is really funny.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
What will remain of the smiles, the ones that stole
Ooh.
my heart that day? Surely
Gonna be having a dance party.
where did you go?
Actually quite nice. The dancing dinosaurs.
Nothing to
Yeah, I did.
on the lonesome path. Our love
Oh my
will
god.
What will remain of the smiles?
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
That stole my heart that day.
Oh my god. I'm crying.
Surely want to know why did you go? Why'd you leave?
Oh, that's amazing. No, 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 he'll fix it. Ah, your party getting shut down by Nightbot is like the funniest thing.
Crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Oh no. Flashbacks.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be.
Aw, that is so sweet. Such a
I'm going
cute
to stay
sister.
here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Yeah, Nightbot, get it.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
Oh.
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
It does sound like something he would do, for sure. There we go. Oh my god. You just weren't fast enough.
But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
We're almost at the end of it. So we've got 12 and 13 left. Ooh, that looks hella pretty. I love how you're Mr. Legs now.
My
It's
final
just like a
morning in
thing.
Bellariva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave.
I noticed that only started happening in my chat, which is really funny. At least they're not calling you Sir Legs, because that you would really hate that.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screwdriving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
Are we gonna start voting on the name now? Grandmaster, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You've made quite the impression. Isabel, Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
Compadre Legs. Oh my god, I remember the last time we played Golf with Friends. That was so funny.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
Oh, what have I done? Sir Legs. Hey, you've gotten Diablo again. That's fun. You definitely got his interest now.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
It's a massive game. It's kind of impossible to remember.
I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
You made a character of all of them? Yeah, Legs definitely did that. Every time we'll go play together, he'll be like, hold on, I'm just gonna get this character instead of that character. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, Necro's my one. The best, in my opinion. You could just have your minions and your blood waves, and it's just so menacing. I love it. Oh, they nerfed Barbarian. That's so sad. Is that why you stopped playing him too? I can't believe you're just breaking his dreams and hopes, just one by one. It's so evil. That's it, has given up. Oh, okay. I know what I... There we go. Hello? Ah, yeah. Oh, I love these. I love the ones with the ballerina in them. So, so cute. What else are we missing? Gotta put this bad boy back on. What damage do I have? Talent. It's always talent. I can't really use anything else, to be honest. Boop. Did we do it? No, wait. I think I gotta... Oh. Please. Just let me do my job. Okay. Is it gonna work now? That's the question. Interesting. What has been my longest one? In repairing, is that what you're saying? I know! I haven't used the glue at all, which means something is wrong. Oh, wait! I gotta do... Oh. You know what? I'm so glad you called me out, because I just noticed something I haven't done yet.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Aw, that's so cute. Oh, that's what the glue is for. There we go. Boop. Boop. And boop. And moment of truth. Do you guys think it's gonna work? Let's see. It didn't work. I'm missing something. No. What is it? I had so much hope. I was ready to hear it. I was ready to start the dance party again. But it didn't happen. I think now it'll work. I think I did it. I think that's all I needed to do. It was that simple. Watch me eat my words in like 2 minutes. Okay. For hopefully the absolute last time. Do you guys think it's gonna work? Or should I just quit the game altogether? Please, please. What? What? What am I doing wrong? Wait, I think this is what I'm Wait, no. No, it's not. What? So, these are broken. This is already there. This was already inside. Yeah, so these are broken. I can't use them. The only problem so far is trying to get this thing to work. Which I think it needs a thingy there. Which for some reason... Maybe the mechanism itself is wrong. I'm thinking that might be what's actually happening. Yeah, that's what's wrong. I need to figure out what order these go in. I am assuming that this should work, but I've been lying for the last, like, 2. Oh! I knew it! You know what? I did not down myself for 1 second. I
Perfect.
absolutely
the
knew it.
mechanism is good as new.
Yeah, I know. That was so easy. That took me like 2 seconds. Easy.
Looks like something is still missing.
Oh. Girl, don't start with me. I hope to God that you mean the screws, because that's what I'm going for.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
It goes over there.
I think that's everything back together again.
We
I should
did
hurry
it,
to make
chat.
sure.
We did it. Are you proud of me?
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them.
Aw.
Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Oh my god, I'm gonna actually cry. What the hell? I came here to chill, not to cry. What game is
I've
this?
missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
This would be such a beautiful job to have. Just fixing things for people that actually truly matter to them. So you never have to get
Joseph
rid of
was a
it.
good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right.
Yeah, it definitely would be nice.
My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Alright, we're getting up to the end. Yeah, Jamie. Must be on best behavior.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write.
Although, there's no mod anymore, so you could go crazy. Just saying.
The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop. The day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
Wow. Guess it must be really hard having to leave everything behind.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
I'm so sad we're leaving. This was so beautiful. Look how many memories we have now.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Aw. It would actually be so nice being able to influence a kid to be something they might really love and be good at.
My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does. Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
Obviously to note that we were barely able to read.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Wow.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Alright, moment of truth.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Wow. I've actually got goosebumps right now. That was crazy. Welcome back, honey. Wow. And we finished it. That's crazy. Ooh, we got one more thing to go, actually. Happily, we'll do that.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile.
Wow.
She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together. I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
This is for you, baby, since you live off
These pipes are
coffee.
pretty simple. I should start with them.
If you can get coffee injected straight to your veins, I believe that you would absolutely do it. For a fact, you won't even hesitate. That should go there.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
It's okay, you can do it. Nope. Nope. That ain't it. That's over there.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
Okay. Huh. Wait, I think that goes over there. Yeah. Hmm.
That steam doesn't look good. There must be something wrong with the pipes.
Did I just figure it out? Nope. I sure did not. Ooh.
The pipes are all connected, but there's still steam everywhere. Something's in the wrong place.
I'm aware, girl. That's why I'm trying to fix it.
Finally. no
Yeah.
steam.
Perfect. Now, the back. One there, one there, one there. Let's put that here. That's not right. Okay. Hmm.
Finally, no more steam.
Hmm. So the front of it is connected just fine. It's just the back. I gotta be missing something, aren't I? Oh. Yep, naturally. There we go. So we do 1, 2, 3, and we did 3 for the coffee, 2 for the steam, and 1 for the power. There we go. Put that back. Screw her in. And turn that that way. Put that there. Put this. Oop.
Are all of these parts supposed to go in there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, girly. I think it's supposed to go over here. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. We are left with 2 screws, which is not a good sign.
It looks like I've forgotten a screw. I think that's everything.
Perfect.
Test the buttons, just to make sure.
That works. And that works. Amazing.
Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Only one? I'm surprised.
smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
The strong one, of course. This will be for you, baby. You can have it. Let's see what kind of design I can make. Don't have high hopes. Oh, that looks bad. Hold on. Heart. It's not staying. Okay. No.
Perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
No. That is so bad. No. We're not finishing it out on that. It's not letting me do a heart. It's pissing me off. What if I go like really fast? Oh. That's actually infinity, but for how much I love you. Perfect. Awesome.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked
I
a bit,
feel you, girl.
Postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog?
I think this is directed at you, baby, because you've got your glasses.
When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed. I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never.
Oh my god.
Hoping you're
She
well.
did not just say
Your
that.
friend, Carmen.
Kill me now. Alright, perfect. That was really fun and really relaxing. I'm so tired right now. Ready to go straight to bed, honestly. Well, thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun. And thanks for everyone that's been in the chat. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, it's a short game, unfortunately, so unless I go to another game, but I think for today. Did I want to what? Hold on. Yeah, I was thinking today just a short little cute stream, and then on Friday I'm actually gonna be playing for longer, so if you'd like to, you guys can tune in and watch then. Thanks guys. Bye.